Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to Upon This Rock, episode 6 we're in now. We're going to get straight into it. We've got 4 games to show you in the highlight package. Hope you enjoy. Roll the highlights. First match of the highlights is against Bournemouth away at Bournemouth, and we're going to go for a full strength side. Berkey in goal, Walker, Peters, Kimpembe, Baldwin and Derm at the back. Gould, Escobar and Fossum in the middle. Ward-Prowse, Mina and Calido as the attacking 3. And we haven't had the best of form when we've gone up against Bournemouth in recent times. Bournemouth have won, well, they've won a match, but feels like they've had the better of it, even in the drawn games. So let's see what we can do against this Bournemouth side now. Very strong Bournemouth side. Afobe, Gradle, Ibe and Ramselaar as the attacking 4. Keaton Young and Cook in the middle. Cook the key man really. He runs midfields for fun. Going to try and close him down and get tighter marking on him. Danny Ings, we're going to hit hard because he is injured. And really going to look to encourage the guys, see what they can do on a day like today. Sticking with our control flexible 4-3-1-2. Full team out there because I want to have a very, very good game against Bournemouth, because we've got 3 more games, 3 very tough games with teams in and around us in the top 5 or 6. Dermot on the right hand side tries to find the ball into the box but fires over. 20 seconds gone. Not a bad start from the Posh. Keita Young back over to Jordan Ibe. He's going to try and go on the outside. He does. He gets there, but Berkey is there for the near post shot from Jordan Ibe. He had a little bit of space there but couldn't do much with it. Other than the Eric Durm chance right at the start of the game and the Jordan Ibe chance, nothing's really happened in that first half. Keep going out there. We can still win tonight. We can still come out with a great 3 points. Dodo with a free kick into Ramselaar. Ramselaar back out to Dodo. Is he going to get a ball in? No, he isn't. Derm and I think that's Escobar or Fossum really doing a job on him. Up to Calido now. 1-on-1. Oh, he skins the man. Really easy. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Can he score? Yes, he can. Fosundo Calido. That is a brilliant individual goal. 12th goal of the season. Skinned his man as if he wasn't there, and he put the ball into the near post. Quebec had no chance. Here we go. Skins his man there. Like he wasn't there. Calido running into the box, and he does him at the front at the near post. Position was a little bit iffy from Quebec. That's Peterborough United 1, Bournemouth 0. Walker Peters with a corner, trying to find Kimpembe, but Quebec is there. But Benek Afobe caused a foul on Kimpembe. I think he shoved him. Calido is going to step up, just try and score his 13th goal of the season. I was going to say we're keeping up with people like City and Middlesbrough and Tottenham for the European places. Calido 1-on-1 with Quebec. Can he score? Yes, he can. Top left-hand corner. Peterborough United 2, Bournemouth 0. Final 20 minutes to go, and it looks like it's 3 points to the Posh. Durm now on this right-hand side finds Calido, skins his man yet again, out to Lorente, and that is 3-0. 2 goals in a minute, 2 goals in 2 minutes for the Posh. Calido now with an assist, 2 goals and assist to his name. Awesome, 3-0 to the Posh. Coming into the final few seconds of the game, Snodgrass over to Calido. Is he going to do his man again? He tries to, but he stops him there. Final few seconds, and there we go. Bournemouth 0, Peterborough United 3, and that's a very, very good first win out of 4 games. I never thought I'd be saying this. It's 5th versus 4th. Peterborough United versus Middlesbrough and at London Road. And we're going to start with the same team that ended last game. So Berkey, Durm, Baldwin, Kimpembe and Walker Peters. Fossum, Escobar and Gould in the midfield. Ward-Prowse, Calido and Mina as the attacking 3. Let's get straight into it. We are favourites for the game. It's actually 6th versus 5th. It was billed as 4th versus 5th. City seem to have gone above us. Must have had a game played somewhere. We're on 29 points. They're on 32 points. So it's going to be very, very close. Got Jordan Rhodes up top still. Victor Fisher behind him and Adama Traore on the right hand side. So yeah, could be quite a tough game because they are in very, very good form. We need to carry on where we finished off last match. Let's get going. Chance, Durm on the right hand side comes toward Prowse, out to Fossum. Gould, a little bit of space into Calido. Is he going to get there? Yes, he does. Calido makes it 1-0 to the Posh. That's his 14th goal of the season. He's in great form this year. 1-0 to the Posh against Middlesbrough. Happy days. Ward-Prowse with another corner. Again, trying to find Kimpembe at the near post. Fossum is eventually going to pick that up. Fantastic. Well done, Ivor. Out to Walker Peters. Is he going to find a blue shirt? He's looking like he's going to have to go all the way back, but he finds Gould in the middle, out to Fossum. Lovely ball out to Walker-Peters again. Going to find Gould into Ward-Prowse, into Fossum. Durham is on acres of space out there. He's going to take on the left back, and he does just, but Clayton gets the ball away. Borthwick-Jackson with the ball at left back, and he just launches it forward, back to Durham. Can he find another opening? Finds Fossum. Fossum now going to bring the ball forward into Ward-Prowse, into Kalido, but it gets closed down into Santi-Mina, and that is 2-0. What a finish by Santi-Mina. Great through ball by Ryan Gould. 2-0 to the Posh. That's half-time. Peterborough United 2, Middlesbrough 0. Let's just carry on with what we're doing. Coming up just 10 minutes just into the second half. Kimpembe with the ball into Gould. Middlesbrough seem to be pressing a little bit higher up this second half. Ward-Prowse in some little bit of space. Back to Santi-Mina, into Gould again. Lovely ball. Fossum with a little bit of space and time on the ball. Ward-Prowse, lovely first time ball through to Kalido, and that is just narrowly wide. Had the Middlesbrough keeper scrambling across. George Long, he's put the ball down. Is he going to get there? No, he isn't. Santi-Mina puts it away. What an error by George Long. Just put the ball down at his feet. Don't know what he was doing. Let's see the highlight. George Long, just puts it down. Can't get the ball back, and Santi-Mina's got the easiest finish you'll have all game. 3-0 to the Posh. Durham, what a tackle that was on the left wing. Kalido now going to take on his man. He's going to find Santi-Mina in the middle. He does, and I think that is Santi-Mina's hat-trick. Yes, it is. That's his 6th goal of the season, and that is Peterborough United 4, Middlesbrough 0. Borthwick-Jackson on the left wing into Conor O'Hurahan, who he sold to Middlesbrough. Ibai over to Conti. Conti now on the right-hand side. Tries to get the ball in, but Walker-Peters is there. Conti again does get the ball in this time, but Jordan Rhodes heads it over, and that is it. Peterborough United 4, Middlesbrough 0. Third game in the highlights package. Liverpool at home. I've given everybody a rest since the Middlesbrough game, and they are all ready and raring to go. So it's the same team. Let's get into these Liverpool boys. They find themselves 8th, just below us, 4 points below us in the league. We are 5th, 3 points behind Chelsea in the European spots, which is great to see. Diaz and Origi up top, Draxler, Henderson, Sanson and Guedes in the midfield. Vidaval, Sacco, David and Klein at the back, and Areola in goal. Mane on the bench, Berahino on the bench, Emre Can on the bench. So still a really competitive Liverpool squad. We have been on an amazing run of form recently. Hopefully we can keep it up against this Liverpool side. Baldwin picking up the ball. Ward-Prowse and Fossum just playing it around themselves in the midfield. Durham trying to take on 3 men there, but plays it back into Ryan Gould, into Santi-Mina. Santi-Mina, lovely ball into Kalido, and that is a lovely goal from Kalido and Mina. 15th goal of the season. Dortmund are sniffing around him, but it's 1-0 to the Posh. Guedes with a free kick comes out to Sacco. Guedes with the ball again into Henderson, and that is 1-0 just before half time. Guedes and Anderson really picking up the game, but that's been disallowed. Diaz was offside. 1-0 into half time. I thought we'd just let it slip in the final moments, but Diaz was offside and it's been disallowed, so it's 1-0 to the Posh. Very even game from the two teams. Origi now, lovely ball into Henderson, and this time it does count. Great finish from Jordan as his first goal of the season. Beat Berkey at his near post. Ward-Prowse now with a free kick. 10 minutes into the second half. Gould into Escobar. Escobar, lovely ball over to Walker-Peters in acres of space. Finds Ward-Prowse with a deflection. 2-1 to the Posh. Instant comeback from the boys. Lovely, lovely goal. Just before the changes are made, Alberto on this left-hand side, into Shan, into Origi. Kimpembe trying to get in there, but gets out to Alberto, and Origi's there. Peterborough United 2, Liverpool 2. Lovely ball, whipped ball in from Alberto. And Origi's there to finish it off. 2-2 now. Snodgrass picking up the ball 15 seconds ago. Is there going to be a late sting in the tail? Durham now running forward, going to try and launch a counter-attack. Fossum needs to go now, boys. Needs to go now. Is it going to get there? No, it's not. Peterborough United 2, Liverpool 2. Final game of today's highlights package is against Spurs in the league at London Road. Walker-Peters has had a bit of an injury, but he can play through it. He's got a protective cast on his arm. Anderson comes in for Escobar, who is suspended, so he's going to play as the ball-winning midfielder. Other than that, the team is exactly the same. Let's see who Spurs have still got. They have still have Ericsson, Lamela, Dyer, Ali. Who else? They've got Alderweireld, there you go. Lloris in goal. On the bench, anybody? Wanyama, Kane still there. Wimmer and Song Heung-min. Taylor now, Charlie Taylor, Leeds player, into Babacar. Babacar is there, but Berkey does very, very well at the near post. Pushes it round for a corner. Great ball in from Charlie Taylor. Lamela now with a corner. Going to whip it in. Can't get past Dermot at the near post. Ward-Prowse with a corner. Trying to find Walker-Peters out the back. Comes back to Fossum. Is he going to hit it? No, he's not. He's going to get back to Ward-Prowse. Back to Derm. Derm's inside now. Into Kalido. Acres of space. And he does not miss those. Kalido was in acres of space there to take a touch and get the ball in. 1-0 to the Posh against Spurs. I do have Kingsley on the bench. He might have to come off Walker-Peters. 72% at the minute. And we're not even at half time. So it's looking very unlikely he's going to get the whole game in. Anderson now into Fossum. Fossum into Derm. Lovely ball into Gould. Always someone free in the middle of midfield. Kalido's through. Is he going to score again? But no. Lloris stands tall and bats that one clear. We're still in fourth. Lloris now going to launch the ball forward to Wanyama. But I think it was a couple of players there. Fossum and Baldwin getting in the way. Babacar gets the ball. Kimpembe's strong against him. Anderson's trying to play the ball back and Babacar's hit the post. And Berkey is just going to get there ahead of him. Coutinho into Dele Alli, into Wanyama. Bakali snapping at his heels. Lloris now finding Lecoq on the right hand side. Sung Heung-min is come on. Babacar into St Just, into Sung Heung-min, and what a hit that is! 1-1. What a goal by Sung Heung-min. You don't see many of those. It's his first goal of the season. We've had a few of those in this last couple of games in the highlights. Dele Alli into Babacar. Babacar to St Just, and St Just. What a hit that is. Low and hard into the bottom left-hand corner. Berkey had absolutely no chance. Alderweireld gets the ball clear. Kimpembe should kind of cover that one up, and he does. Back to Berkey. And there we go. Peterborough United 1, Tottenham 1. 2 wins, 2 draws. I'd have taken that. So we've been in very, very good form, as you saw there. Bournemouth with a 3-0 win. Middlesbrough 4-0 win, a 2-2 draw against Liverpool and a 1-1 draw against Tottenham. So very, very good 4 games, as you can see here as well. Unbeaten since we lost to Derby, which was the iffy game that I thought could cost us. And yeah, we're unbeaten since then, which is great to see. I thought our December was going to be particularly tough, especially with people like Arsenal, Middlesbrough who are up there, Liverpool who are up there, and Tottenham who are in the top 4 as well. But we've come out and we've had some very, very good results, which leaves us in 5th place. So not a bad place to be. We've got Chelsea next in the league, who are only a point away from them. City, we're only 3 points away from them, and we're only 5 points away from the Tottenham side that we played. Point ahead of Middlesbrough, 2 points ahead of Liverpool. Kalido is winning the race for Golden Boot at the minute. 15 goals this season for Kalido. Berkey with 8 clean sheets. So players are playing particularly well this season, and Kalido is just getting better and better and better. As I said in the commentary, Madrid, Dortmund, both up for him, and he's not leaving for anything less than 35.5 million quid, because that is his release clause for European clubs in the European Champions League. So today we start our FA Cup run against QPR, which could be another entry or another way into Europe this season if our league form does drop. So we're going to play QPR. And also in the highlights package, we saw that Ivor Fossum was injured. And I've not seen how long he's injured for. Let's have a look together. Is he going to be that long? Is it going to be that long? Oh, no. 5 to 6 weeks with a strained knee ligament. Right then, here's the team page. As you can see, a heavily, heavily rotated side. These players need some games, and I've gone to the 4-2-3-1. We're playing QPR. They are in a championship, but I feel this team is better than what they can currently give us. Wildsmith in goal, Kingsley holding Komar and Wisdom at the back, Lorente and Anderson in the middle of midfield, Snodgrass, Pereira and Bakali as the attacking 3, and then Cummings as the striker. On the bench, Baldwin, Durham, Kimpembe, Ward-Prowse, Gould, Mina and Clough if we need them. Escobar suspended, as is Walker-Peters. Leo and Ivor Fossum are both injured. Let's get out there and do the business. Get into the 4th round of the FA Cup. Hall over to Cook. They're very, very deep. Looks like they've got kind of a midfield duo here. They've got 4 in the middle that are just protecting the back line. Hall's launching the ball forward to Scoa, but Komar gets there. Anderson now Back to Llorente. Llorente in that deep line playmaker role that he loves. Anderson into Pereira. Into Llorente. Llorente just got time and space on the ball. Play like that, you don't want to give any time at all. He can pick a pass. Pereira now taking on his man. Whips the ball in into Cummings. And that is Peterborough United 1, QPR 0. Third goal of the season for Jason Cummings. 25 minutes gone. And it looks like we've started very, very well. Here we go then. Pereira taking on his man. Going on to the outside. His man couldn't really get close to him there. Lovely ball, great run from Cummings on the backside of the defender there, and it's 1-0 to the Posh. Bakali just before half time with a throw in out to Pereira. Pereira's just done his man there again. Cummings 1-on-1. Oh, Walker, what a save! I'd have put some money on Cummings scoring there. He just brought the ball down, shifted at half a yard and went for a shot, but Walker stood up to the challenge. Great save by Sam Walker. And that is half time. 1-0 to the Posh. Our boys are playing very, very well. Pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Maintain that level of performance in the second half. Ngbato gets the ball into Cook, who hits the bar, and we get the ball to safety as a throw-in. They look like they're a little bit more fired up in this second half. As I said, they're coming into the game in the first half a little bit more. So Kingsley with a corner, finds Holding but can't get his head onto it. Comes out to Snodgrass, going to recycle that over to Kingsley. Tries to find Clough at the near post. Back to Kingsley again. He's got a good delivery on him. Komar now so far up the field into Llorente, into Snodgrass. Lovely one-touch football into Zach Clough, and that cannons off the post. We've done enough. We've done a professional job so far, I think, on this QPR team. Not a lot has happened. We've had 20 shots, 8 on target. We should have put this game to bed quite early. Bakali now 1-on-1. But Komar is there again against Velios Lungo. But that is it. Peterborough United 1, QPR 0. We are through to the fourth round. Our Europe or Bust challenge continues on two fronts. One in the league, one in the cup. And we'll bring you the cup draw next episode. We're going to do the FA Cup draw, and where else? I'm going to have to bring you Chelsea, really, aren't I? Going to bring you Chelsea in there. I'm just going to come straight back. Chelsea and Newcastle are going to be the next two games with the FA Cup as well. Chelsea find themselves in third. Newcastle find themselves in 16th, so they're having a bit of a tough time this season. Let's see if there are any shocks in the FA Cup. Liverpool through. United drew with Shrewsbury. That's a big one. City beat Huddersfield. Middlesbrough have been knocked out by Fleetwood. Middlesbrough flying this season in the Premier League. And then Chelsea beat Bournemouth 1-0 as well. So that's it for this episode of Upon This Rock. If you've enjoyed yourself, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you don't want to miss out on any more content. And until next time when we play Chelsea and Newcastle, I'll see you soon.